And we are back again in Fernbus, somewhere we haven't been for about 4 months now, from a game that used to be a regular weekly event on the channel. It's been a while, mainly because there's been nothing new. That's the reason. If there's something new, then I would have done it more often, but there's been nothing new. But having brought up my next of kin card recently on a stream, I thought, you know what? I miss that music. No, I kind of missed the game. So I thought, well, why not do a stream? And looking back, the last place I got to when I last did this was Leipzig. So I thought, well, in the spirit of the way I used to do things, I'm going to carry on from there. But I'm going to set myself a quest. Can I get to Amsterdam from Leipzig by quite a few stops? That we'll see in a second. And in a vehicle I think I've only driven once on a video, the VDL Double Decker, so we're going to take that out as well. If you're watching this on the YouTubes, then hello. This is going out on a Monday because it's sort of a bus type thing, isn't it? I think I can get away with that. Other content is trains on a Wednesday, on a Friday something, and occasionally some things on the weekend. That's that then. There'll be some links in the doobly-doo below to where you can get the game potentially. The coach, certainly, to where you can watch this madness live on the Twitchy, and also to where you can join some idiots in the server of the Discord, because that's where idiots generally hang out. So let's click on Start Game. So this is where we ended last time, Leipzig. So we're going to go from there via Halle, Magdeburg, Wolfsburg, Hanover, Steinhude, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, which I've never actually been to before, Bielefeld, Arnhem, and Amsterdam. That's the plan. Whether I get that far is another matter, but that's the plan. You don't know with Fernbus how long these things are going to take. It could take like 20 minutes. I don't think it's going to take 20 minutes. Our vehicle of choice is going to be this, the VDL Futura FDD2 131, which is a nice, short, catchy name to that one. And, of course, the Sims and Stuff livery. Date is the date that I'm recording this. Time, 10 o'clock departure. Weather I've set as sunny because it was snowing when I came in earlier, and that was just not good. So let's click on Start Game. That went quiet. There was some quietness. There we go. It is snowy underfoot and potentially under wheel if I drove off-road. Our vehicle of choice is sat there. The rather good-looking VDL, which does look very, very nice. We have some victims waiting, quite a few of the victims waiting by the looks of things. So we better open a luggage compartment down here in this one. It's been such a long time. That'll do. They can pop their suitcases in there. There we go. Nicely stacked. Oh, you can even hear the snow under my feet. That's kind of cool. Do I look like that? I don't think I look like that. I definitely don't look like that. A little bit, maybe. Anyway, okay, let's climb aboard. We'll give you a tour of the coachy thing while we're here. This is the downstairs, because it's downstairs, with some seats, toilet here, kitchenette type area there, rear door, go upstairs, and here's the upstairs, because it's upstairs, where there's some seats, which is useful when you're having a vehicle that carries passengers. This is obviously a place where you want to sit. A bit too young for me. Hey, I'm 23. Back down these stairs. Let's climb aboard the seating thing then. Reset the track IR. Ignition on. Okay, we'll start it up. We'll pop some lights on because I'm sure we're going to need those at some point. We will activate our destination display. We'll come down here and do some things. So passenger lights on, reading lights on. Driver monitor off because I don't like it. Passenger monitor on, restroom clearance on, Wi-Fi clearance on. That's all good. That's that. Over this side then, lights we put on, windscreen heating we will put on. Down here, we've got to put the air conditioning on, which will set to 21 degrees. All of that lot should be good. Right, let's get out of the front, see what it says on the front of the thing. Yeah, Amsterdam via some places. I'll fire up my confusory device. That's a lot of places. And we're going to talk to our first victim. You are number 1.
Moin. Ich würde gerne ein Ticket kaufen.
And the first one wants to buy a ticket. Okay, no, we can do that. We'll just see if we're going to Wolfsburg. I think we are.
Ciao.
Ciao, indeed. You're going to just vanish now? Yep, okay. You are number 2.
Grüezi, mein Ticket.
Magdeburg. Are we going there? Oh, we are going there.
Danke.
What'd you call me? Not very nice, was it? You.
Mahlzeit, mein Ticket.
Bielefeld, going there. Nice hat. You.
Salut, das Ticket. Bitte schön. Auf
Yep,
geht's.
Bielefeld. You.
Grüezi, bitte Sie.
Magdeburg.
Danke.
Is that Christeberg's brother?
Hi, fahren Sie
Laurelie. I'm not going
Mein Fehler.
to Laurelie. You are quite bad.
Salut. Fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Bielefeld.
Ciao.
Yep, you can get on.
Hallo? Hier, mein Ticket.
Erfurt. I'm not going to Erfurt.
Menno.
Oh no.
Moin. Das Ticket. Bitte schön.
Kaiserlautern. I'm not going there either. Look, it does say on the front of the bus, people. What are you doing looking at?
Das Ticket.
Halle. No. Am I going there? Yes, I am. Okay, you're okay. You're all right. Yep, okay.
Hi. Ich hoffe, ich bin
Hanover.
richtig.
Yep, I'm going to Hanover.
Servus, das Ticket.
Magdeburg. Yep, still going to Magdeburg. Is that it? Yeah, so oh, hang on. I've got 2 more here.
Grüezi. Hier, mein Ticket.
You're going to Halle, and you're going to the Steinhude. Oh, I am going there. That's a place I haven't been to before. Right, the rest of you are obviously idiots. Okay. Right, I've got to do the announcement thing now. Where do I stand to do that? How many of you is downstairs? Only 1 downstairs. Okay, let's go upstairs. Okay, stand here. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Sims and Stuff Flixbus travel service going to Halle, Magdeburg, Wolfsburg, Hanover, Steinhude, Bielefeld, Arnhem and Amsterdam, potentially. There's a lot of places. On the side of the coach, it does say a bonus to arrive alive, and trust me, it will be. In the seat back pocket in front of you, if I can find the right button, you'll find our next of kin card. If you kindly fill out the details of your next of kin on that card, we'll know to contact in the event of your untimely death on this journey. If you also like to fill out any usernames, credit card numbers, PIN numbers, passwords, etc., we'll make use of those as well. For your convenience, we have already ticked the Sims and Stuff life insurance box, and whatever you do, don't read the small print. Right. Let's, the clock strikes, there's a time it's been striked by the clock. Stricken? Struck. Stroked. Okay. Click on start ride. Pop the thing into gear. Release the parking brake. Indicate. And then, for the first time in a long time, let's press this button.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus.
And now in English.
Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
Relaxing's probably the wrong way, and that was a really bad joke, Aston. Extremely bad. Ideas, yeah, and requests. Can we have a new driver, please? This one's only driven a couple of miles, and he's already proven to be quite useless. So yeah, quite a venture ahead of us. Seeing if we can get across to Amsterdam. I've genuinely got no idea how long that's going to take. Whether it's going to take an hour, whether it's going to take 3 hours. I don't know. Hopefully somewhere in between those two would be quite nice. But yeah, it's looking rather nice and wintry here. I do forget how nice this looks. And yes, in the VDL Double Decker, as we saw. Oh wow, that does look nice over there, doesn't it? God, am I going to sort of start liking Fernbus again? Is that going to be a thing? It does look very nice. Right, we're only 28 kilometres from our first destination at Halle. We are going to hear that announcement a few times on this journey. I forget how long it is. I used to think it was like, oh yeah, a few seconds and the announcement's over. But then the fact you got to listen to it in German and English, and yes, I know you can skip it, and it will still count as though you've played it. But it's quite nice. It gives me an opportunity to shut up for about a minute or so anyway as well. So that's pleasant for everybody. Yeah, the reason I stopped doing this was because there was nothing else to do. I'd visited every city. I've driven every new coach. I've done everything. So I sort of stopped doing it because there's nothing new to do. So decided to stop. I can also see, if you look along that bank on the left-hand side, the fact that the snow is disappearing in front of me, that's as far forward as it's rendering. I've never noticed that before. So in the distance you can see the snow, but as I'm getting closer to it, it's not there anymore. I didn't notice that. Anyway, we're approaching a town. I've been caught speeding.
Hast du den Blitzer gesehen?
Have I seen the radar? No, I didn't see the radar. There's no radar. So that's the vehicle we're in. The awesome double decker with the cool fans on the back. I do like those. Looking rather nice and sleek. Come on in, vehicles. Let's go. Anytime. Oh God, I forgot about the bloody police inspections. Hopefully not that many times today. Last time we did it, it was quite a few times. Right, so I'm not even going to look and see how close I was to the roof of that tunnel. Bridge tunnel. Tridge. Oops.
Sonntagsfahrer.
Sunday driver? It's Saturday. Okay. Where am I going? Down the end there where the people are, I'm guessing will be the place for me to be going. Pretty funky looking bus station. Okay, first stop has been achieved. That was a noise. Okay, so some passengers do the getting off thing and grab their bags. I've opened the rear luggage. Oh, I've opened that luggage compartment down there, it would seem. It's a luggage compartment. It's fine. They can put their bags in there. Right, you've just got off. We should get off and go away. Just go away. Thank you. Right, you. Where are you going?
Grüezi. Hier, mein Ticket.
You're going to Hanover. That's handy. I could possibly be going there. You?
Grüezi, ist das gut?
Nantes. I'm not going to Nantes.
Dann suche ich mal meine
That's all the way in the France place. I'm not going there.
Tag, fahren Sie in meine
Zurich?
Richtung?
I'm not going to bloody Zurich either. We not look, people. Does it say Nantes or Zurich on this really slowly scrolling thing on the front of the coach? No. Idiots. Are you an idiot?
Mahlzeit, mein Ticket?
Possibly, but you know we'll let you on anyway. You.
Hi, ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
Bielefeld.
Sehr
Well, that's
freundlich.
correct. You're all right. What about you?
Servus. Ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
Yep,
Ciao.
you're going to Bielefeld. You.
Mahlzeit. Mein Ticket.
Nuremberg. No! You are an idiot. Oh, sorry, I just walked through you there.
Grüezi, bin ich hier richtig?
Hanover. Yep, you're good. Is that it? Are we all done? There's a pillar there. No, I think we're done. Let's close out from out here. Anybody else sat down here? Just you. You have to listen. I'm going to go and do the thing again. Where's my steps gone? Okay, right. Okay, we found the steps again. Are you still sat there? Oh, you've changed. You were a different person last time. I didn't see you get on. Did you get on? Why are you a different person now? Are you the same person? You might be the same person. I wasn't paying that much attention. Ladies and gentlemen, and you, welcome aboard this Sims and Stuff FlixBus travel service going to Magdeburg, Wolfsburg, Hanover, Steinhude, Bielefeld, Arnhem and Amsterdam. Potentially. On the side of the coach it does say a bonus to arrive alive, and trust me, it probably will be. In the seat back pocket in front of you, you'll find our next of kin card. If you'd like... No. If you kindly fill out the details of your next of kin on that... I should really pre-record this, shouldn't I? If you kindly fill out the details of your next of kin on that card, we'll know to contact in the event of your untimely death on this journey. If you also like to fill out any usernames, credit card numbers, PIN numbers, passwords, etc., we'll make use of those as well. For your convenience, we have already ticked the Simpson Stuff life insurance box, and whatever you do, don't read the small print. One day. Anyway, right. Let's... can't remember my own name some days, but after 4 months of not doing this, I can remember that. Okay, let's... have I shut the... No, I haven't. Click on the start ride. Okay, we left it in gear because, you know, convenient. Release the parking brake, and let's press the button.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail
Warum fahren Sie
zuschicken.
eigentlich so schnell?
Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus.
And now, Anglaise.
Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today.
Maybe.
Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
Yes, a lot of German here, Hawklin. And yeah, imagine obviously having to sit in the bus station or bus garage or bus stop, the bus resty place, every time, at every stop, listening to that announcement. The driver's going to go mad, isn't he? Many of the seats, so not all of them, yeah, many of our seats are fitted with a USB. If I was doing a journey from Leipzig all the way to Amsterdam on a coach, I bloody want a USB charger. I probably wouldn't go by coach anyway, but you know. I wouldn't walk. Train, maybe? Possibly. Well, you'd take one of those power bank things with you, wouldn't you? You know. How do we cope on days without USB chargers everywhere? The expectation to be able to charge your device while on the move. Anyway, right, 100 of the Ks to go to Magdeburg, which is our next stop, and then we've got some other ones after that, which I can't see, because if I turn my head to look at my left screen where I've got a notepad note written on, I end up looking out of my left window. So that was well planned. I could just do the pausing of the track IR. If I find the button... okay, so we're going from Magdeburg to Wolfsburg to Hanover to Steinhude, Bielefeld, Arnhem, and then potentially Amsterdam. That's the plan. Oh my god! It's braking. We're okay. We're okay. We survived with the braking. This is the coach we're in. The awesome VDL Double Decker, which is available as a DLC for Fernbus. If you own Fernbus or Tourist Bus, you've only got to buy the DLC once. And if you put !bus into chat, you'll get a link to that DLC. Okay. Forward. Oh, not pleasant. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to do a long journey. Well, no, I don't think I want to do a long journey on a coach. I don't fit in coaches. They're quite cramped. Alright, so Magdeburg, Christiberg's brother. Nico's short for short ass. It's an English thing. Why have we... Why? Okay. I don't know why we did the stopping thing there, but we did the stopping thing. Try being on a coach from Florida to New York. Now you're okay. Sussex to Scotland. Oh, God, no. I'd rather walk. God. That was me cutting someone up. It's fine. We're not doing the speeding thing. What? Did I just hear a pig then? And a cow? Why have I just heard a pig and a cow? What is going? Oh, and some geese apparently. We just got all the animals. Oh bloody hell! I could buy my own bloody bus. You could probably buy a car cheap, insure it for like a day, and then drive it, even with fuel, to Penzance and back, cheaper than you can get there by train. We're near the old stream. We're near the farm. The farm's in France. This is going across Germany, basically. Be one of those sort of challenges you see on the tubes, isn't it? Someone going, it cost us 200 quid to get from here to here by train. Can we buy a car for less than that and drive it there? And then just sell the car at the other end and make some profit. Obviously getting back then would be an issue, but Germany, France, same thing. Yeah, less onions, more sauerkraut. Oh, that's the corner. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Okay, yeah, hitting a curbstone was probably the least of the problems there. Driving into the back of that Jeep, I think would have been a bigger issue, and not the magazine newspapery thing that homeless people sell. Oh, that was red. That was definitely red. There was some red, and now I can't see the light because I'm parked like under it and I can't look up that far. You get to see little like cooling fans on my PC. Just they're not that big. That'll keep your PC cool, won't it? Right. Onto the motorway, freeway, highway, Autobahn. Is it Autobahn? Autobahn. Probably how they do the pronunciation. This evening, by the way, for those watching live, completely irrelevant for those watching on YouTube, we've got some farming. No, that was the end of that sentence. That was it. There was a full stop there. Tomorrow, there's some flight. That was also the end of that sentence, just in case you were wondering. If there's always going to be any more, there wasn't. That was it. Right, 43k to Magdeburg. He was waiting for the catch line. So was I. It didn't come anywhere. It's all BYDs now, isn't it? I still do like the way this looks. I just really do wish that they would have put the economy system in. It's there in the football DLC. It's there in Tourist Bus. It's there in the other abomination that they make. I just really wish they'd have brought it to this, because it would have just made it such a better thing and give you a reason to actually do the journeys. Farming with idiots, that's the one. Right, straight on to Christiberg's brother. Sister, Madge. Why didn't I think of that before? It's Madge de Berg. Christiberg's sister. I sim up. She wasn't as famous as him. Hi, Sim Hub. Did I just say that? I think I did. I might say it twice then. I've got an echo. Might be his mother. Yeah, but, well, possibly. I think Chris is, fairly old now, but could still be alive, or she might be dead and just sat in a chair in the corner of the room, being all quiet and dead. Because you don't make much noise when you're dead, I should imagine. 15 of the KMs to the Magdeburg. Just came back from food and seen Ed on the farm. Ed's been on the farm for 3 hours. Over 3 hours. So how long have you been gone for food? Is that Chris's new song? Lady is Dead. Ed's always on the farm with issues. I'm not going to read MP Farm because I'm streaming. Hi, Dodger. Oh, there was some flashing. Some flashing has happened there. Oh, and a red light. Little known fact, that spinning round billboard over there on that lamppost, when this game first launched, I was one of only 2 people that was putting content out on this in English, so my logo was spinning around on one of those boards, and then more people started to do it and complained, quite rightly so, that how can they be putting content out with some other YouTuber's logo on? So they removed it. Right, we're only 4k from Magdeburg, or Magdeburg. How's this thing on the fuels? Oh, we're okay. We've got quite a way to go, so hopefully we don't run out of the fuels. Alright, we'll pop and see Madge. It does look really nice, doesn't it? I'm going to stop back here so I can actually see the traffic light. I'll be that person that stops, like, you could get another vehicle in front of me, but if I park, I can go a little bit more forward, I suppose. There we go. And I've got the indicator noise turned up in this because I quite like an indicator noise. I am quite weird that way. Well, I'm also quite weird in other ways, but mainly because of the indicator noise thing. Sounds like an old ticking clock. You don't drink. Whatever? Surely you dehydrate. Oh, there's a vehicle. Aha, I made it. Right, we have arrived in Magdeburg. That one. I think that's a weird noise. But, oh, that was definitely a hissy noise. Right. So this is the coach we're on, the VDL, it's numbers, FDDH 2.643579H/4 Futura /black /Simpson stuff. Just put that in the Googles, you'll get it. Right, here's the next person who's wearing an interesting hat. You're going to Wolfsburg. That's handy. That's the next place we're going, so you won't have a very long the journey. Is that a phone number? No. Steinhude. Steinhude. You're going there. I'm going there as well. Well, hopefully I am. You? Bielefeld Busbahnhof. We're going there. Just put big coach thingamajiggy into the Googles and it'll come up. What was lunch? Crisp? We probably don't have crisps for every meal. Right, Emily's down here. It's still you down there. You realise you've got your head, like, literally through the... That's got to hurt. Slightly. But, you know, are you just stuck there now? Can you not get out? And why are you rubbing yourself backwards and forwards? That's slightly disconcerting. Well, no, there is a bigger luggage compartment. It's back here. See? I just haven't got a button map to that one. Can we open that door as well? Yeah, we can actually, yeah, we can go into it from there as well. I've only got a button map to the little tiny slotty one down there. Beans on toast with some Pringles. Gives the beans on toast a bit of crunch, I suppose. Anyway. Okay, you're still... Is it still you? Yeah, still you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Sims and Stuff Flixbus travel service going to Wolfsburg, Hanover, Steinhude. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Bielefeld, Arnhem and Amsterdam. In the seat, though, on the side of the coach, it does say a bonus to arrive alive, and it probably will be. In the seatback pocket in front of you, you'll... Hang on. In the seatback pocket in front of you, you'll find... I'm so good at this. I'll try that again for the third time. In the seatback pocket in front of you, you'll find our next of kin card. If you kindly fill out your details of your next of kin on that card, we'll know to contact in the event of your untimely death on this journey. If you also like to fill out any usernames, credit card numbers, PIN numbers, passwords, etc., we'll make use of those as well. For your convenience, we have already... Why do I go high then? Why did my voice go higher? For your convenience... Why do I do this? For your convenience, we have already ticked the Sims and Stuff life insurance box. And whatever you do, although you probably have by now, don't read the small print. That one. Right. I also should do of getting the Twitch chat up over that thingy, shouldn't I? But I use that for YouTube, so I'm used to YouTube's. Right. Let's do the sitting down thing. I'm in a worryingly good mood today. I'm sure it won't last. Right, let's do that. Yeah, I've got to stop somewhere between here and Wolfsburg. Okay, that, and here we go again.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome
English now.
to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
If you have just joined, we are on a bit of a trek across Germany from Leipzig all the way over to Amsterdam via some places, which I will now read out. I'm going to an outside view. We started at Leipzig, going to Halle, Magdeburg, Wolfsburg, Hanover, Steinhude, Bielefeld, Arnhem and Amsterdam in the awesome VDL Double Decker thing. Does he say this every time? Yeah. So every time you check in, because the new passengers have to hear the announcement. So every time you get passengers on, you start the thing, you do the announcement. There was a point where I could pretty much, like, I got bits of it. I never actually memorized it all in German, but there were bits of it that I could, like, recite. Oy vey. No, he doesn't do it in Yiddish. You don't have to do it. You just lose, like, XP things, point things at the end. And you can just start it and stop it, and it still counts, but I quite like putting everybody through the pain of doing it. And it means I get to shut up for about a minute. I think there probably is a way, wherever the file is, there was probably a way of being able to change the audio if I was, clever. Because it's just playing a audio file, isn't it? If you knew how to get into the depths of the game. Welcome on board this Simpson Stuff travel service going to somewhere. In the seat back pocket in front of you, there's a next of kin card. If you kindly fill out your details of your next of kin on that card, we know to contact in your eventually on the time of your death on this journey. I kind of up in West Country then. Oh, okay. Anyway, it's that Geordie accent that I was attempting to be Birmingham. Ended up being West Country at the end. What was that? I don't know what that was. I was Welsh. It was a Welshman that spent a couple of days in Birmingham once but lives in the West Country. Yeah, I'm in one of those moods today. Right, 101k to wherever we're going next. Wolfsburg. Oh, that's a corner. Yeah, the stops get a bit further apart for the last couple. Basically, I ran out of places to go to. Chocolate. No, I haven't any chocolate. I had 2 hot cross buns. What about today? 2 hot cross buns and a sausage sandwich. And about 5 cups of coffee. It could be the coffee. They did have a Yorkshireman doing West Cornwall, which I didn't quite understand, but okay. No, I can't afford to shop at M&S. Yes, I did get my shopping order today. Oh my God. Oh, that's a corner. That's a corner. That's definitely a corner. That's definitely corner-like. Oh. It's actually running really smoothly as well. I know this had its issues when it first came out, and it wouldn't run basically. But they have done a lot of work, in all fairness, of optimizing it. It's just a shame in the last 2 years they've given up on it to focus on the other pile of crap that they've done. No fried eggs. Are we staying in this lane? I think we are. Yeah, bad coffee got there, Nico. Yeah, you know, it's still got a lot of merits as a game, but I think once you've got all the coaches, once you've completed the map, basically once you've been to every city on the map, it then gets to a point where you've got nothing to do. It's like, okay, now what? And I think they've made a mistake in forgetting about this. I think they should have carried on with this rather than trying to release another game. Because this could have been, with more map, this could have been really good. FPS Nerd, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to Insanity. Insanity did Kubla Khan a stately pleasure home decree. That was the lyric. No, not Insanity. In Xanadu did Kubla Khan a stately pleasure home degree. It's not Insanity. It just sounds like Insanity. Leave your brain at the door. There's a door? I thought it was just a chute where you fall in from above into this cave we're all trapped in and you can't get out. Let me out. See, you can't get out. Come on, in your Audi A4, whatever that's supposed to be. Olivia Newton-John. I spent all night, I stayed up all night once watching Back to the Future, which is my favourite film ever, and Xanadu back to back. That was the thing. Anyway. See, there's a new bit of road there. I wonder if this will actually get a dynamic update then, so at some point that road will actually become, you know, proper road. Because they did that in Tourist Bus. You see roads being built that next time there's a map update, that road then continues to be built. That's quite cool. Back to the Future is a really weird movie. It's an awesome movie. Yes, Xanadu with Gene Kelly on roller skates. Indeed. I love the soundtrack to Xanadu. Strange story, but, you know, good soundtrack. They should have stopped at 1. No, they should have made 4. The second one still confuses me, but, you know, the third one's actually all right. It's not the best. The first one's the best. Right, the first of our police checks then, which is the one feature in this I wish you could just turn off, because I just think it's odd. Let's cruise on in. No matter what speed you do, it just stops you anyway. Okay, so driving license, it's fake obviously. Vehicle documents, forged. Lights are on. Has a triangle, and this one's stolen it. That's there. Reflective vest. Yeah. Strap passengers and tachograph. I was actually the one, again, interesting fact, it never used to say reflective vest. I got it changed to say reflective vest. And I wanted to get them to change strapped passengers to be seat belted passengers, but I never actually think. And there's also 3 others that, as you can see, were in there, but they were removed. Anyway, back when TMO used to like me. Here's the bus that goes from town to town. Can I bring the map up? Hang on, let me just see if I can bring the map up. Yes, I can. So there's the map that you can cover in Fernbus, providing you've got the DLC. Obviously, there's a France DLC, Dutch, Luxembourg, Austria and Switzerland DLCs as well. And we are going from, we started here in Leipzig, and went to Halle, up to Magdeburg, Wolfsburg, Hanover, Steinhude, Bielefeld, Arnhem, and then all the way across to Amsterdam. So that's where we are going. Most buses go field to field, but this one is special. It's full of special people. stripped passengers. That's the evening service on a Friday night. Friday night? What's a Friday night? On a Saturday night. That's the special Simpson stuff after hours. Right, 27k to Wolfsburg. Full of wolves, be careful. Don't go out on a full moon. Don't go out during a full moon. Why can't I words today? I either need more or less coffee. It's one of those. Do I need a break? I should have actually taken a break. I could have done it back there, couldn't I? Damn it. Oh, they'll be complaining now. Oh, why can't we take a break? Because that's how they sound in German. Some illegals will get on. Take a break. Have a Kit Kat. They can just stop anywhere. You haven't got to stop at an actual place to take a break. So you can just stop. As long as you turn the engine off and get out the vehicle. And then click on take break. It actually counts. So if I can find somewhere to stop, we'll do that. Because I'm supposed to take a break. Well, there are only 9k from arriving. Providing these barriers actually, stop being barriers. I don't know what they become when they're not barriers, like dancing clowns or something. Oh, here's a place. Let's just pull up here. Oh, hang on. The doors are required to be open. It's... Oh, for God's sake. Just take a break on the side of the road. Right, after you've taken a break, you've got to go and zap the passengers. Dennis? Anybody else down here? Oh, yeah, it's you. Lenny. Good old Lenny. Lenny Stumpf. Who have we got here? Adam. Spelled Adam wrong. Timur. Franz. Ferdinand. Aria. Hassan. Else we got? Ekrin. So what name is Ekrin? Oscar. Spelled that wrong. Hannah. Eliza. Azad. Can. You're sat very upright. And you at the front are Hassan again. Okay. Well, not Hassan again. It's different Hassan. Same name. Okay. Let's go back downstairs. Oh, hang on. I'm not in neutral. Okay, we just caused a bit of traffic chaos. Oh my god! Don't move! No! Don't move now! Oops. You've ever been in a bus like this? What, one that just drives through traffic randomly? Right, we did the taking of the brake thing that we were supposed to do, so that's all good. Stop is up here. I don't know if we're on time. We're due there at 14:48. It's 13:47. So we're a bit of ahead of time. Right, where are we? Forgot where are we? Is this? Oh, this is Wolfsburg, isn't it? Is this better than Omzi? Completely different thing to Omzi. Completely different animal. Graphically, obviously, a lot better. But Omzi's... What are you doing? Is your name Dylan? Are you getting excited by the fact you're stood by a coach? Where are your hands? I shouldn't be looking. Why are you stood that close? What are you doing? I'll close the door. Hang on. I can't actually...
Moin.
Oh, there you go.
Meine Richtung?
Amsterdam, yes.
Auf geht's.
Who else is there? You.
Guten Tag. Ich würde gerne
He just likes coaches. You're going to Hanover. Am I going there? Oh, I am. Hanover. Okay, we'll just check that. Have you had beans for dinner? Why are you waving your hand like that?
Cool.
Okay, I'll just step away from you for a little bit then. Okay, you.
Mahlzeit. Hier mein Ticket.
Bielefeld. Yep, you're good.
Guten Tag. Kann ich bei Ihnen ein Ticket kaufen?
Can you buy a ticket for Steinhude? Never been there. Steinhude. There it is.
Ciao.
Ciao. Indeed. Who else we got? You with the thing on your head.
Ist das gültig?
Bielefeld. Yep, you're good. And you.
Hallo. Sie wollen bestimmt...
You're going all the way to Amsterdam. You are just either mad or brave. Are you actually going? Oh, yes, you're over here as well. What are you looking for? What's down there? What have you dropped? Do you want any money? Can I have it? What's going on? Oh, you got your phone out now. You on? What are you doing? You on TikTok or anything? Oh no, you're on the Flixbus app. Okay. In that case, you can show me your
Sie
ticket.
wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
1:58 a.m. Amsterdam. It's going to be dark. Okay. Okay. Hopefully at 1:58 a.m. Better get a bloody move on then, isn't we? Rather than study here doing this. Anybody downstairs? You're going to have to listen because I'm doing this upstairs. Okay, here we go again. Or it could be on Tinder. You're still there as well. Where are you going? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Simpson Stuff Flixbus travel service going to Hanover, Steinhude, Bielefeld, Arnhem and Amsterdam. On the side of the coach it does say a bonus to arrive alive, and trust me, it probably will be. In the seat back pocket in front of you, you'll find our next of kin card. If you kindly fill out the details of your next of kin on that card, we'll know who to contact in the event of your untimely death on this journey. If you also like to fill out any usernames, credit card numbers, PIN numbers, passwords, etc., we'll make use of those as well. For your convenience, we have already ticked the Simpson Stuff life insurance box, and whatever you do, don't read the small print. There we go. Right, let's go back downstairs then. Close the... I'll repeat it in about 20 minutes when we get to the next place. Did I close that? I close my eyes. I did close the door. Okay. Let's put this thing in. Oh, we got to do the start ride. That. Release the thing, indicate the thing, and here we go again.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir
Alles
gemeinsam
verschüttet.
unser heutiges
Danke.
Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise.
Ups.
Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
Well, the good news is we've only got to listen to that another 3 times? 4 times. I'm not sure if that is good news or not. Come on, lights, do the changing thing and high GDM and game a 90. Like Joe 90. Wherever you get, you stay there. Gets longer each time. Nope, not saying it. Where am I going? Oh, I thought I was going back to the bus stop then. Okay, slight bit of speeding. So it's definitely going to be dark by the time we arrive at the place where we're going to be arriving at. But we are ahead of time currently. We're due to arrive in Hanover at 16:46. It's currently 14:06 and 118 kilometers to go. So I don't know how much longer the actual journey is going to take. I guess we'll find out when we get there. Okay, you're just going to stop there then. Around the corner. Yeah, cheers, Hawklin. Have a good day. Oh, that was close. Yeah, I did forget how nice this is. And certainly now, as I said earlier, as it's running better, it's definitely one of those really underrated games, but it does need an end goal. It needs something. Having the economy system, well, pub makes more sense. Having the economy system would make a huge difference to this. That's a corner. There are corners. It's a corner. There's definitely a corner. Go, 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 go. Right, so Hanover is next. Then we've got Steinhude, which I've never been to. Bielefeld, Arnhem, and then finally Amsterdam. So the last couple of, after Bielefeld, I think the distance between the stops gets a bit longer. So a bit more of a stretch of motorway, or what do we call it? What do they call them? Autobahn travelling, which is what these things are built for. It's what the game basically is. It's travelling between cities, isn't it? It's not about short distance. Big roads. That's the ones. Fast ones. A couple of lanes. All going in the same direction. So yeah, tonight back with some farming. 6 o'clock-ish. For about sort of 3 hours or so. Maybe 4. We'll see. Tomorrow afternoon, flight. I haven't done flight in a while. Taking the little 172 across Wales. And then then back next week with some OMSI on Tuesday, Train Sim World 2 on Wednesday, Thursday more farming. Next Friday will be Ragfest. Next Saturday lunchtime, something. No idea what. Farming till midnight. We'll see how that goes. Tram Sim. I liked Tram Sim, but I just don't know if it's that sort of long-term game. It's okay. It's not something that I think I'd jump back in and go, oh, I fancy doing a route. Yeah, it's a shame because the idea of it's actually really good. But it's just, and the route looked good, the mechanics were good. I love the mechanism of it. But again, it's just one of those where they released it with one route. And it's like, yeah, okay, now what? Which is the same issue that, you know, TML had with that other pile of crap that they've released. You can't give us something and then make us wait like 2 years for more content. Are they not seeing how gameplay works? Are they not seeing how impatient gamers are? Give us a new game. We want the next update within like a day. Come on, right? Yeah, we've seen that now. What's next? Come on, give us a new map. Yep, we'll have some new vehicles. Thank you. What do you mean I've got to wait a month? What? A horrid train. Well, I didn't know that was going to be a horrid train, did I, in the train sim thing? We've got to come off here. Just push in there a little bit. Be one of those people that just cuts across all the lanes. It's a different game in it, City Economy. It's not the best. It's not, again, you know, graphically it's not the best, but it's something different. I don't even think I did a review on it. I think it was that bad that I couldn't even put a video out on it. Maybe something I'll have to come back to again, because it's certainly interesting. Right, 35k to go to Hanover. I really do like the VDL stuff in this. Not as nice as a Scania, obviously. Forklift sim. God, there was that warehouse simulator thing I did last year, because I quite like driving the forklift in truck and logistics. So I thought the warehouse sim thing would be quite interesting. It wasn't. That was just weird as well. It was warehouse / delivery simulator. I don't think they quite knew what they wanted in a game for that. And again, as I think Orange said earlier with this, if this was in multiplayer, which, you know, is going to be an eventual aim to bring multiplayer to this, with the size of map, I think having a bus company and having multiplayer, this could actually be quite good and would sort of rejuvenate the game. But they're just so slow at doing anything. Okay, towards Hanover we go. The light is red that way, but I'm going this way. I don't care about you and your red lights. You can keep them. Well, again, that's the problem. You've got to give regular updates, which is the one thing where SCS are really good at. You know, they're either giving us updates, or at least keeping us informed of updates. So you're getting teasers, you're getting update blogs on this is what we're doing, this is what we're working on next, this is, you know, what the next DLC is going to be. Oh, here's some pictures of it, here's some video of it, and then here it is. And then when that DLC is released, oh, this is what we're working on next, this is going to be the next thing. It keeps you engaged with the publisher and the creator of the game, or publisher so much, the creator of the game. And I think that's a really good way of doing things. It keeps your audience engaged, and it keeps people still playing a game that's 10 years old. And there ain't many other games out there that are 10 years old that you're still enjoying, and it's still developing, and it's still changing. Whereas, you know, with this sort of thing, they could have done so much better. I think personally they made a big mistake on trying to release that other pile of crap. Tourist Bus had a lot of scope. If they would have worked on another island maybe, or even took Tourist Bus somewhere else. So same thing, even if they'd done a Tourist Bus version of Germany. So use this map, but you're a tour operator doing tours around Germany or around France or even Austria and Switzerland. I think that would have been quite interesting to do. So use existing map, use existing infrastructure, move the game. Call it Tourist Bus Fuerteventura, Tourist Bus Austria and Switzerland. Then you have Tourist Bus France. So same game mechanics, same idea, but use the existing maps that you've got. And people would have bought it, because Tourist Bus is great. You know, setting up the company, buying the coaches, because you buy them second hand, driving the routes, employing drivers, you know, doing all that stuff's really interesting to do, but then you end up doing everything. Tourist Bus UK, yeah, I don't think that's ever going to be a thing. But use existing map that you've already got, rather than try and do another game that's just failed. Okay, we are approaching Hanover. That light was nearly green. And we go into Hanover. So we were due here at 16:46. It's currently 15:13. So we are running an hour and a half early. What do I recommend a first-time player to buy then? Fernbus or Tourist Bus? For enjoyment of gameplay, Tourist Bus. It's the island is done so well. It's got an economy system in. Once you get over the stupid storyline at the beginning that forces you to buy an apartment you never need and forces you to buy a garage you're never going to visit, once you actually get into the gameplay itself, it's really good.
Hello, ist das Gute?
Arnhem. I am going there.
Dankeschön.
You can have a ticket. Thank you very much. You.
Grüezi. Bin ich hier richtig?
Bielefeld. Yep.
Danke.
I'm actually using Tourist Bus. I did Tourist Bus recently, didn't I? Yeah, because I did the off-roady thing, didn't I?
Moin. Ich
Amsterdam.
hoffe, ich bin hier sehr
You're going to
freundlich.
Amsterdam. You've got off, so you're all good. Not trying to get you to look at my content, Alex. I did a video recently where I went from pretty much top of the island to bottom of the island and did some off-roading in Tourist Bus. I'm sure someone can link it. Have a look at that, see how good the gameplay is. The good thing is as well, which is one thing they have done right, if you buy any DLC, so if you buy the coaches like this is a DLC for Tourist Bus, and then you end up buying Fernbus, all the DLC that you've bought will work in the other game. So you haven't got to buy them twice, which makes it almost a reason then to buy the other game. So if you bought Tourist Bus and went, yeah, really like this, Fernbus I can get on sale somewhere, I'll buy Fernbus. You've only got to buy the DLC once. I'm going to fast forward the time. Nope. I'm just going to be early. Right. Let's do this again then. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Sims and Stuff FlixBus travel service going to... Hang on, where are we? We're Hanover, aren't we? Going to Steinhude, Bielefeld, Arnhem and Amsterdam. On the side of the coach, it does say a bonus to arrive alive, and trust me, it probably will be. In the seat back pocket in front of you, you'll find our next of kin card. If you kindly fill out the details of your next of kin on that card, we'll know who to contact in the event of your untimely death on this journey. If you also like to fill out any usernames, credit card numbers, PIN numbers, passwords, etc., we'll make use of those as well. For your convenience, we have already ticked the Simpson Stuff life insurance box, and whatever you do, don't read the small print. There we go. I'm guessing that's my last tourist bus video linked there by Dylan. Thank you, Dylan. Right. Let's sit down. Have I just opened that door? I did. I'll close that again then. Just see the gameplay. It's the same vehicles as this. The gameplay is the same as this. The island is brilliant in Tourist Bus. Right then. So let's do that. Oh no, I've got to do the starty ridey thing. Aha. Do that, and I'll be ready. Here we go.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus.
And now in English.
Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages.
I'll explain in a bit, Alex.
There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no
Oops.
problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
The only thing with this, Alex, which is what I said earlier, is having no economy system. So with the map, which I've got all the map DLCs, the map is quite huge. So this is where we are. Obviously, we're doing this journey across here. Map is quite huge. If you get the France DLC, Austria and Switzerland, Luxembourg, Brussels, and the one with Amsterdam in. There's no goal. So you're just driving from city to city. That's it. That's all you're doing. So once you've unlocked a city or a station, that's it. So there isn't an economy system. The football DLC, which actually I might actually do that next Saturday. That's not a bad idea, actually. The football DLC, there's an economy system in. You've got to transport a football team to a football match, and you're given a budget, and you've got to wash the coach, you've got to restock the coach, you've got to empty the toilet, which I wish there's something they put that into Tourist Bus. You get to sort of see a football match going on, and then you've got to transport the team back at the end of the day. It's a lot of motorway driving, but it's actually quite an interesting DLC because you get to pick which German football team you want to be, and you can choose a coach, which comes with a DLC, which you can then use in Fernbus. So it's the MAN coach, which is tables and stuff. So I might do that next Saturday and show the football DLC because it's interesting because it's got the economy system. That came out before Tourist Bus came out. Tourist Bus came out, the economy system went into Tourist Bus, and they tweaked it further. There was talk when I was involved with TML of having the economy system come into this, and then long-term multiplayer come into this, and I really wish they'd done it. So as a starting game, I would still say choose Tourist Bus, because you get to drive on some awesome roads, you get to use the vehicles, you get to see the economy of the game, and then once you get used to the vehicles, once you get used to the way the mechanics of the game run, then maybe get this. And I'd even say then maybe look at the football DLC, even if you're not a football fan, because of the fact you've got to do the restocking and stuff. It actually makes it fairly interesting. I've been sacked a couple of times for bad driving and not cleaning the coach. So you get sacked from your football team. And there's actually a little bit of an interest in that. But this, as a standard Fernbus, there isn't any of that. So you're just driving for the sake of driving, despite the fact that it is a brilliant game. So for me, Tourist Bus first. Then if you're going to buy Fernbus, you can get it at a good price. Buy Fernbus and look at the football DLC. It's worth looking at. I think I have streamed the football DLC, Nico. I've put content on it, certainly. It's gone out on YouTube. But I've talked about it the last couple of times I've done Tourist Bus, and the last couple of times I've done this. So yeah, I might do that next Saturday, just to show a comparison between the two. It can get quite samey, because what basically happens is you drive for a football team. So whichever football team you pick, that's where your base is. So if you picked a football team that's right at the north of Germany, every game you're playing, you've got to drive to the other stadium. So it means that you could be driving like 600 kilometers to get to the other stadium. You do the football game and then drive back again. So it's a lot of motorway driving. So for the sake of geography, it's better to pick a football team that's in the middle of the map, despite the fact that it might not be the football team that you actually want to pick. But yeah, we'll do that next Saturday lunchtime. We'll have a look at the football DLC for this, and I can show you that. So because there is that economy system built into it, because you've got to empty the toilet, you've got to make sure that there's drinks on board, there's snacks on board, that you keep the Wi-Fi topped up, and if you put too much beer on the coach for drinks, then you get told off by the team, because all the players then just drink the beer. So it's actually done quite well, and you get to see a sort of a look of the football match that goes on, so you can see if your team wins or loses when you get to the football stadium. So it's actually quite well done. What game are you talking about? This, but there's a DLC for it, football DLC. So yeah, we'll do that next week. So purely because it does bring that economy system into it. Alright, we're only 6k away from Steinhude. So a place I've never been to. So that must have been added in since I last spent some time in. There we go. Football Team Bus DLC. There you go. Thank you, Crispy. Harry Resistance. It's not to scale. I can't remember what the scaling is for this, but it's certainly not to scale. Because in about a 2-hour time frame, we're going to go from Leipzig to Amsterdam. But the lighting is so well, and the seasons change as well. I did have, when I first tested this morning, real weather turned on. It was actually, it was actually snowing.
So ein Rowdy.
No, I think it's the other way. I think it's worse scale. Well, so the distance is covered. It's 1 to 9. Oh, that was some braking. 1 to 10. There we go. Somewhere around there. But the lighting is just so nice. It does look really good. Right then, let's check our passengers in.
Hallo, kann ich
Hello.
bei Ihnen ein Ticket kaufen?
Bielefeld. This is the one thing you don't get in tourist bus, is you don't get to check passengers. Actually, you do on tours. But normally they just get on. And in tourist bus, you see the people walk onto the coach and get off the coach. In this, before they converted this game to Unreal, the passengers were walking on and getting off the coach, but they removed it when they transferred it to Unreal and have not put it back again. Yet tourist bus, it does.
Auf geht's.
So there are some oddities between the two games.
Mein Ticket?
Yeah, you're going to Bielefeld. You.
Grüezi, mein Ticket.
You're going to Amsterdam. You're good. You.
Grüezi. Hier, mein Ticket.
You're going to
Dankeschön.
Arnhem. Due there at 23:59. You.
Bin ich hier richtig?
Bielefeld. Yep. You're good. You.
Guten Tag. Fahren Sie in meine
Yeah,
Richtung?
tourist bus.
Cool.
You.
Mahlzeit.
Hier ist mein Ticket.
Amsterdam. You're good. You.
Mahlzeit, hier ist mein Ticket.
Berlin. Not going to Berlin. And you. Arnhem. You're good. Okay. Close that. Close that. Get back on board. Do the announcement again. I'm still indicating as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Simpson Stuff Flixbus travel service going to Bielefeld, Arnhem and Amsterdam. On the side of the coach it does say a bonus to arrive alive, and trust me, it probably will be. In the seatback pocket in front of you, you will find our next of kin card. If you'd like to fill out the details of your next of kin on that card, we'll know to contact in the event of your untimely death on this journey. If you'd also like to fill out any usernames, credit card numbers, PIN numbers, passwords, etc., we'll make use of those as well. For your convenience, we have already filled out... No, for your convenience, we have already ticked the Simpson Stuff life insurance box. And whatever you do, don't read the small print. There we go. Yeah, the map on Tourist Bus is done really well. And they keep improving it as well. Right, close that. Indicate there. And then let's do this again. No, let's do that again. We got to stop between here and Bielefeld as well.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
Why does it sound like I've got like some sheep, a couple of geese, a cow, and some pigs in the back of the coach? That's just really bizarre. And yes, as Dylan said, Rogue Army, that is correct. You only buy the DLCs once, which is a brilliant thing that TML did. So if you buy Tourist Bus and you think, yeah, I love these VDL coaches, I'll buy the DLC. For me, get the Scania. The Scania DLC is awesome. Probably everything else will be disappointing after the Scania. But yeah, you only buy them once. Then if you decide to get Fernbus, you've already got the DLCs. So they'll just automatically work. Fernbus Platinum Edition is cheaper than normal on CD keys. Wow, okay. What do you get with the Platinum Edition? You get a couple of the... Do you get a map expansion, don't you? And coach pack, I think? Possibly, maybe? Oh, look at that sun. That looks so good. Fernbus Simulator, Fernbus Simulator. Sounds like a train announcement. Anniversary repaint pack, Fernbus Simulator. Comfort Class HD, Fernbus Simulator. Multimedia package, which is useless, Fernbus Simulator. Neoplan Skyliner, Fernbus Simulator. And used them. Used them was free anyway. So you get Comfort Class, the Multimedia pack, which no one needs, and the Skyliner. That's worth it then, because the Comfort Class is really good and the Skyliner's quite nice. Skyliner was going to be my vehicle of choice for this, but I thought I'd go VDL. Right, so we've got 91k to go to Bielefeld. And then we've only got Arnhem and Amsterdam to go. Yeah, this isn't too bad. See, this is a double decker, and you've got a fair amount of windscreen still because of the upper deck here. Whereas the Skyliner, the upper deck is really close. You can have both for just over 20 quid. Yeah, there's a lot of gameplay. You know, I'm not knocking either game. Tourist Bus is brilliant. Tourist Bus will give you a lot of gameplay. This, if you just want to drive in all sorts of seasons, different vehicles, it's really good. But as I said, as I'll do next week, the football DLC may add that extra something that you're looking for. But you can only drive... Actually, no, you can. I think you can choose a different coach. But to have the football livery on, it's only one type of coach. It's the old MAN. But I quite like that anyway. Yeah, again, there is a lot of motorway driving, and I'll reiterate that next week, because you literally you drive. The one thing that's odd, I don't want to give any spoilers next week. You've got a football game on a Saturday, and sometimes the football team will travel by train on the Friday to where they're playing. You travel up alone on the Friday. You then stay in a hotel overnight on the Friday night, pick up the football team from the train station on the Saturday morning, take them to the stadium, watch the game, pick them up from the stadium, and then drive them back on the Saturday night. I still can't get my head around that. Why don't you take the team with you? I get that if it's too far to spend the time on the coach, they would probably fly or get the train anyway, but then you wouldn't go there as well. They would just hire a minibus or something to get there. So there is a lot of nighttime motorway driving in the football DLC. But as I said, oh, look at that lighting. But we will do it next week. Anyway, right, we're 52k from Bielefeld. And then we've only got Arnhem and Amsterdam to go. This does look so good. And say the Scania, the audio from the engines of the Scania, and even the non-double decker version of this, the little VDL 106, is so nice. So it is going to be dark when we arrive in Amsterdam. So we're due to arrive at Bielefeld at 2016. It's currently 16:57. Yeah, the VDL 106. Don't be doing a Dylan. I cannot see. I'm going to the red light district. Well, there'll be some brake lights probably. Yeah, obviously the audio from the Scanias is my favourite, and you can tweak the audio in this. I've got the indicators quite loud because I quite like indicator noises if they're done right. Oh, that was a corner. Oops. Okay. Yep, that was okay. Wait, we just do some deliberate reversing then. Nothing to see there. No, it's all good. Yeah, there is a fence there. I was testing the fence. Right, 26k to go. Yeah, I'm guessing they'll see whether they're bigger in mainland Europe than with us, but they can't be that bad, I suppose. Oops, I did it again. I did. Yeah, just look at that. See, it's definitely got an autumnal feel to that lighting. That's what makes this a pleasure, is the way that it has improved. In the last couple of years, it certainly has improved, especially the fact now that I can't see where I'm going. I'm sure the Irizar was on a list somewhere that I've seen. But say they've gone really quiet on this. We'll just... oops. That was the thing. There was a thing happened there. See if you get a little bit of vibration as we're going across these cobbled roads as well. And I still like these fans at the back. I think they are done really well. Right, so we are approaching Bielefeld, Blofeld. Wasn't he the villain in Bond films? So we'll get to see it go dark as well now as we continue our way west. There are a lot of sirens. Hope you're not going to arrest me. Alright, the stop is down here. Everyone just appears. Okay, so only 3 getting on here.
Moin. Sie wollen
You're
bestimmt
going
mein
to
Ticket
Amsterdam.
sehen.
Yep.
Cool.
You are good. You.
Ciao, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket.
Grenoble. Not going there. You.
Salut, das Ticket. Bitte.
Arnhem. You're good to go as well. Right, that's those on. That was quick, wasn't it? You can't really run away from the police in this, can you? Right then, let's do this again. Ladies and gentlemen, and he's gone. Damn it. Welcome aboard this Simpson Stuff Flixbus travel service going to Arnhem and Amsterdam. On the side of the coach, it does say a bonus to arrive alive, and it probably will be. In the seat back pocket in front of you, you will find our next of kin card. If you kindly fill a note, if you kindly put that, I've forgotten it. If you kindly put down your, no, if you kindly fill out your details of your next of kin on that card, we'll know who to contact in the event of your untimely death on this journey. If you also like to fill out any usernames, credit card numbers, PIN numbers, passwords, etc., we'll make use of those as well. For your convenience, we have already ticked the Simpson Stuff life insurance box, and whatever you do, don't read a small print. Right. I'm losing it. Okay, close that. Click on start ride. Oh, we were supposed to stop. Oops. We got to stop it in between here and there, haven't we? I want to say that again, not really. Here we go then, for the penultimate time.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus.
And now English.
Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
Relaxing? Did you not just see? I literally power slid it. Yeah, the back end just went. It's like, oh, okay, that was the corner. Yeah, handling on some of these is quite interesting. Right, so it's a bit of a trek now to Arnhem. 268k to go, which is going to be all motorway, so it shouldn't take us too long, but it'll start getting dark. So 10 to 6 game time. We're due at Arnhem at 23:59, but we are, oh, see, look at that lighting. We are ahead of time at the moment, and we've got to take a break, which I'll probably forget to do unless we get pulled over by the Polizei. Yeah, these things are limited to 100 k's as well, apart from the little minibuses. The little Mercedes that's not a Mercedes. We had that was about 150 k's, I think. Yeah, I think I've driven, it was either a Tiger or a Leopard. That was a manual, wouldn't it? Right, so 244k.
War der nicht gerade ein Rasthof?
Hasn't there been a rest area? We've just left the place. Yeah, this is being used by a training school. And this would have been, yeah, 90s? Late 90s. It's definitely getting dark. So they're going to complain now about me taking a break. So I'll either be pulled over for another vehicle inspection, or I'll end up having to take a break, or they'll just be complaining every like 3 minutes. In fact, there is a rest area up here, and where we got to pull in for a vehicle inspection. So that's a police inspection thing. So that's actually quite handy. We can do both. You can't even run it. You can't go, nope, I'm not pulling in. So we'll stop for our mandatory inspection. Which is just going to be here, and then we'll pull over after that for our break. So driving license, fake. Vehicle documents, stolen. Lights are on. Has a triangle, might be there. Reflective vest. Strapped passengers, 10 out of 12. And tachograph. I can't see the point of the tachograph one because you don't get any choice in it. Right, so we'll pull up here and take our break. Have a Kit Kat. Other chocolate bars are available. slightly on the curb. Yeah, that's good parking. Right, back on board we get. No, I want to be downstairs. Vanessa, Marina, Jack, Edda, Paul, Nathaniel. Oh, Nathaniel. Joshua, Aria, Malaya, Mirko, Pierre, Minna, and Livia. We have 12 passengers checked. So all the way to Arnhem and then all the way to Amsterdam. I like that the dash is green. That is quite cool. Right, close the doors. Thought it wasn't going to start for a second. It was like, uh-oh. Well, it's got properly dark now as well. Right, out we go. 215k to go. It does still looks so good, and this is a fairly old game. 5 years, something like that, 6 years maybe, because I just started doing YouTube when this first came out, so it's been out a while. It's just a shame they haven't done much with it for the last two. So I could have really started this journey earlier in the day, but I honestly didn't know how long it was going to take me. It's a shame when you do a route, it couldn't actually tell you like your ETA, because then you could go, actually I need to start earlier, because if you want to get there in daylight. But if we're not due to arrive, yeah, we wouldn't have got there in daylight, I don't think, because if we started at 10, we could have started about 6, I suppose. It would have got light. Is there a bus that goes to Tipperary? It is a long way to Tipperary, apparently. This just goes to show you as well how brilliant the sort of Unreal 4 engine is. And I like the fact that these roads aren't smooth. When this first came out, there was no like suspension movement. It was like the vehicle was on rails. But now you can actually look and there's some undulation. So you can see by the beam of light along the fence there that it's not flat. So we are actually going up and down slightly. So they did spend some time making improvements to this. And the road noise changes. When we come off the concrete and go onto tarmac, it's different. God, On the Road is probably one of the worst games I've ever played. It's like we're going to do a truck sim that's just 50 times worse than ETS2. When ETS2 comes to consoles, and I'm pretty sure it will at some point, that'll be the end of every other truck game on console. Because this will be coming to console at some point. There we go. Alright, so 161k to go to Arnhem. And then we've got to make the... I think it's not as long a section from memory. There's some fire. There's definitely some fire there. That was some fire. Also got to come off here. Oh, that was a barrier. Thankfully, all our passengers have gone quiet now. I think they're all either dead or potentially asleep. Although it's only like 7 p.m. Why would they be asleep at 7 p.m? Lazy passengers. I cannot see where I'm going. End of motorway regulations. Still 100k speed limit though. Even the stars in the sky look really nice in this. At one point it did have a very large moon, which was ridiculously large. It was like it was going to crash into the earth at any second, sort of large. I do like driving at night. I don't do enough nighttime driving. There's the moon. It's actually a reasonable size now. I think personally it's still probably a bit too big, but it was about 10 times the size of that before. That was quite bad, SimHub. So Arnhem in 123k, and then our final destination is then Amsterdam. We're really careful at speed not to actually turn the wheel too much, because it will end up with you being in the barrier. Hello, Mr. Policeman. Nice Stu. So this is the one point, that's not a word, the one point where this game actually is quite relaxing. When you're on a long stretch between cities, just cruising along on the motorway, I've always put it as being very similar to train sim. So you get that action with loading and unloading passengers and then leaving the town, and then you get this cruise section in between, and then you get the pandemonium again of loading and unloading passengers. So if you like train sim, then you may like this, because it is quite relaxing when you're just going along a motorway. It's quite chilled. It's the sort of thing you could spend time in and also do something else. You could watch a film on another screen, you know, watch some YouTube or whatever, listen to some music, which you can do in the radio in the game. Obviously I can't because of copyright. You're making a swan out of a car tyre today. Well, that's something to do on a Saturday. I am mainly doing housework, which I've stopped doing to do this stream, and I will carry on doing after the stream. It's been 4 months since I've been in this game, and I've never seen it run this smooth. It is running very well. I swear now it'll like crash or something, but at the moment it's running really well. covering a fair bit of ground quite quickly. Only 79k to go. Get back over to the correct lane. And let's take a break. Fuel, it's getting low, but we should have enough to make it to Amsterdam, hopefully. If we don't, we'll find out. Once you get used to the fact you're speed limited as well in this, you know, 100k limit, so I just keep my foot flat on the floor on the throttle. You sort of get used to the fact that you'll be overtaking stuff, just not that quickly, and you've got to keep your eye out for stuff overtaking you when you pull it back across. If you've ever driven a speed limited vehicle, you'll know how frustrating it is when the limiter kicks in. Your OMSI went well. That's never a good sign. If it went well last night, it'll refuse to load today. Yes, I remember those frustrations with OMSI going, why won't the bus move? Probably got station brake on. The joy that's OMSI, which we'll be doing, by the way, on a stream on Tuesday evening, doing some more bus company stuff. This evening, back at 6 o'clock with some farming. Tomorrow, lunchtime, some flight. I haven't done any flight for a little while. So taking the 172 across Wales, and then back on Tuesday with some OMSI. Wednesday is Train Sim World 2. Thursday more farming. Next Friday will be some Wreckfest. Next Saturday lunchtime, going to do the football DLC in this and give that a look. What's the difference between Fernbus and OMSI? You can't compare them. Completely different animals. One's a bus sim, one's a coach sim. Fernbus is all about city to city transport. OMSI is about in town or slightly out of town transport. They've both got their markets, they've both got their place. You know, this is going to be the winner until SCS launch their coach simulator, which we'll get at some point, I should imagine. Then that'll be the end of this. There'll be no need to play OMSI, play Fernbus anymore. At the moment, nothing's going to beat OMSI. There isn't any competition for OMSI. Right, 18k from Arnhem. I really should get rid of that screeching noise. Going to Amsterdam. Go, 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 go. You managed to put a Bodenham map in. Yeah, I do like Bodenham. It's not without its issues, but it is quite good. The league table of shame. You want me to do the league table of shame at the end? Okay, I can do that. That was a lot of lag. Wow. Yeah, we can run through that. at the end. It's got a lot less people on there now, and a couple more I've got to remove, actually. I might do that later on. Oh,
Hey, das war ein Blitzer.
that was a radar. It was very radar-like. Right, and we come to Arnhem. So yeah, we'll run through the league table at the end. Then if you're friends with me on Steam and you've got this game, you will appear in that league table. Something I used to do weekly. When I used to put out weekly Fernbus videos, I would run through the League of Shame. I will... that was close. That was definitely... yeah, that was close. I didn't actually hit it, but that was quite close. Buses? What? Fernbus? Leaderboard. Yeah. Fernbus? Omzi, you mean? Right, our stop is down here. The penultimate stop for today. There we go. Right, let's get these people on. Amsterdam, yeah, get your ass on the bus. Coach thing.
Guten Tag. Kann ich bei Ihnen ein
Really?
Ticket
You want to buy a ticket? Okay.
Ciao.
Yeah, get on. You.
Salut. Fahren Sie in meine Richtung. Ciao.
Yeah, get on. You. You.
Guten Tag. Fahren Sie in meine
I'll just
freundlich.
lick this guy's ear while I'm here. You.
Salut. Fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Ja.
Sehr freundlich.
Is that it? That's it. I can't. It's too dark now. I can't see mid. I think that's closed. Where's the stairs? There they are. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. We're doing this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Sims and Stuff Flixbus travel service going to Amsterdam. On the side of the coach it does say a bonus to arrive alive, and it probably will be. In the seat back pocket in front of you, you will find our next of kin card. If you kindly fill out the details of your next of kin on that card, we'll know who to contact in the event of your untimely death on this journey. If you also like to fill out any usernames, credit card numbers, PIN numbers, passwords, etc., we'll make use of those as well. For your convenience, we have already ticked the Sims and Stuff life insurance box, and whatever you do, don't read the small print. Thank you. Right, let's get back down here. Follow that, click start there. Follow the navigation to the final stop. Do that, and then for the final time then for this trip, maybe for a little while, let's do this.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus.
And now in English.
Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
Yeah, that lorry didn't want to let me pull out, did he? So 108k then, short little hop all the way to our final destination, not the film, or films, for today, which is Amsterdam. And I've got to say, I've really enjoyed being back in Fernbus. It's been quite enjoyable. So next Saturday, we'll come back and do some more, but we'll have a look at the football DLC. So if you've never seen that, and maybe you've got Fernbus and have often wondered, like hourly, wondered what it's all about, then we'll run through that next Saturday lunchtime. Alright, Zytix. Alright, back across to this lane. 95k to go. What time is late night farming tonight? Well, it's farming. I'm not sure about the late night thing. 6 p.m.-ish. Indeed. Anything more than 3 shakes doesn't count as a shake, though. And I love the fact there's less traffic on the roads at night. So they have really done an awesome job with this. The seasons look so good. The weather is done really well. The gameplay is done really well. The physics are done really well. It's running very, very smoothly now. They've done a lot of optimization work on it compared to what it was like. It was pretty much unplayable when it first launched. And it's still one of those enjoyable games. So there isn't an end goal, as I said earlier. There isn't an economy system. But it's definitely one to have on the radar. Say, certainly if, as you mentioned earlier, you've bought Tourist Bus and are looking for something else, it's worth it. And even if you just set yourself a quest of visiting every city, that's going to take you a while. So that's a lot of gameplay just to unlock every city, because you can't start from a city unless you've unlocked it. And I quite like that. So you pick your starting city when you set the game up, and that's the only city you can start from. You can go to any other one, but then you can't start from one of those until you've unlocked it. So it encourages you to visit some cities, and then next time you can carry on, as I did when I used to do this on YouTube, carry on from where you got to last time, and then unlock more. So you sort of work your way around the map and unlock all the cities, rather than just giving you access to everything at the start. No, there's nothing like this for console. bit like ETS2. Yeah, a bit like ETS2. Eventually this will come to console, but it'll be the next gen consoles, I should imagine. Right, 52k to go. Even at night it looks really good. I'm saying the audio's done very well as well. And you can't just go flat out into bends. As you saw earlier, you can actually, the thing will understeer. So you can't just leave your foot on the pedal and just go flat out into every bend, because you will crash. So you've got to think of that. So you've got to think a little tiny bit about the driving, more so in tourist bus because of the undulations and the roundabouts and the bends. Oh, don't know why I indicated then. I thought I was coming off here. I am coming off here. But no need to do the indications, because it is one road. Yeah, and it's really relaxing. I think if they ever did bring an economy system in, and I really hope they do, so that you make money, so you know the passengers you have on board pay you money for the tickets, and then you've got a cost for fuel, for maintenance of the coach, for buying the coach. I think that would give it definitely a lot more of a enjoyability factor. And again, multiplayer. Imagine a multiplayer coach company in this, so that you could drive, even if it's not necessarily at the same time on the same map, but being able to do a coach company. So a bit like the OMSI thing, where you could then have some coaches and have people drive for the company and make money. I think that would again open it up. So not necessarily a see each other on the road multiplayer, but just a multiplayer aspect. I think that would work very well. Oh, that was some braking. That was definitely some. Okay, yeah,
Was geht denn hier ab?
yeah. It's like a bit of evasive action that I didn't realise the braking was going to be quite so intense. So that was the thing. Ignore that. Nothing to see there. A little bit jittery in places. I was only saying earlier it was running so smoothly. Tactical avoidance driving, it was something. Right, so our home garage in Amsterdam is just here on the right. So we were due into Amsterdam at that was definitely laggy, at 1:58 a.m. It's currently 9:20, so we're going to be arriving 4 and a bit hours early. Yeah, I can't talk about that, Artful. So we will run through the leaderboard of shame at the end of the journey. See where I am and see where you are if you're friends with me on Steam and you own this game. As long as the interview was, can you build a snowman? You're arriving 4 hours early. It's a plus. If I was a passenger, I'd be like, yay, 4 hours early. feel sorry for the people that got to the last stop on time and then missed the coach because it left 3 hours before it should have done. That's a bit of an issue. But, you know, arriving somewhere early is always a plus. Better than arriving late. Where am I going? Round there. We just cut across that lane. That light was the colour. So over the canal. Not that we can see much of it. But down there, there is a canal.
Überpünktlich. Das ist ja kaum zu glauben.
Oh, now they praise me. Oh, we can soon change that, Dylan. Right, so off they all get. We will complete our journey. So, passengers transported, 44 out of 44. Tickets sold, 5 out of 5. Stops completed, 9 out of 9 stops. Contact with Central was 8 times. Didn't need to refuel. Drove 1,005 kilometres. Arrived on time, departed on time. Resting quality, I did forget to rest on one of them. Restroom clearance was fine. Reading light clearance was fine. Wi-Fi clearance was fine. Passenger compartment lighting was fine. Air conditioning was fine. Announcement played 8 times. Maintained driving time 66.667% of the time. Maintained work time, don't worry about that. I damaged 2 properties. I had 8 accidents and got done for speeding 3 times. Drove on the road 97.9% of the time. Hit 1 curbstone. Speed limits are maintained 93% of the time. Safety distance broken 25 times. Got 862 of the XPs. Bit like garden peas they are, but they're X's. We'll have a look at the leaderboard then. So I'm at 569. Still haven't played it for 4 months. That's not bad. Yeah, it's the only route I'm doing. Top 100. These guys have got too much time on their hands. My friends then will ignore Alan because that's just ridiculous. Ed is at 556. Oh, look, I'm only 13 places behind Ed. Dylan behind me on 1747, Amy Lou on 2449, Ethan at 2492, Orange at 4981, Dylan, the other one, 5445, Chris Brown at 5475, Dom Radio at 5589, Tux at 6175, Kerry at 9452, Trent at 9583, Larwood at 17,598, Michael at 18,863, Hillsman at 21,405, Pineapple at 21,684, Blinky at 21,918, Crispy at 56,954. Crispy. Noz 9747, Liam at 117,532, and Taken at 140,282. Taken has only played the game once based on that amount of XP. Not good. Not good at all. Why was I surprised? Because I just was. Anyway, there we go. We will end there. Next week, we will come back and look at this. We won't play it now, but we'll give you a sneak peek ready for next week. We get dramatic football type music. So this is going to come up. We'll do this next Saturday. Next stream though is back. This is weird. Next stream though is back at 6 o'clock tonight for some of the farming thing. This is just bizarre. So thanks to you lot in chat for keeping me company for pretty much the last 2.5 hours. Oh dear, oh dear. And for this lot, to Aston for the bit, to Crispy, Dylan, Larwood and Nightbot for doing no moderation, to FPS Nerd for the follow. Thank you very much indeed. I will be back with some weirdos at 6 o'clock to do some of the farming thing. Until then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.